Hi guys, welcome back. This is Gibbsy. Welcome to my two viewers as well. Just want to say welcome to the channel. Thank you for supporting me. You guys are awesome. The reason... Tegan! Hey! Hi Tegan! Thank you for supporting me. You guys are awesome. The next hero I'm going to choose is... I'm going to choose my favorite hero actually. So my favorite hero in this game is Timbersaw. Now, Timbersaw, I'm going to, of course, go back to his original... I don't know, I kind of like that top hat. Go back to his originalness. This is what Timbersaw looks like to begin with. So what Timbersaw is what I like to call an offlaner. So, if you ever get someone who wants to play in the jungle, for example, and you need a hero who can survive in the lane alone, Timbersaw is perfect for that. So what does Timbersaw do? He is a very mobile, I like to call him a ganker. He's fantastic. He can do a lot of damage straight off the bat. Not straight off the bat, sorry. Once he gets level 6, he can do a tremendous amount of damage. Hi Joey, hope you have an awesome day mate. And hi Tegan. So he's got his main skills is Whirling Death. So Whirling Death is using Timbersaw as the center of a circle. Whirling Death sort of spins around him as he goes. Timber Chain is his escape mechanism. So Timber Chain will allow Timbersaw to escape. The more points you put into it, not only the longer the range, the more damage he does when he passes through people, but the faster the chain fires as well. To give you an example, let's have a look at this. So right now, Timber Chain, you see that circle that's around him? That's Timber Chain's range. So let's look how slow it is. That's that. And let's put it at 4. His range is just outside, but look how fast his chain fires now.
Yes. It's not time yet.
Compared to before. Now you're probably wondering what is you're playing Timbersaw now. You know how to play Timbersaw, but what's a combo I can do to do a lot of damage? And that's a really good question. First I'm going to make sure I get my items, because the last thing I want to do is I'll do what I did last game and screw myself over. But I'll show you what we can do in just a moment. Once I get up to the top lane.
Look lively now! Your middle tower is under attack. How disappointing.
So Timbersaw's main method of damage is burst. Now when I say burst, I mean burst. Watch.
Blood has been drawn.
So what I like to do, so for those wondering what I did just then, Timbersaw's ultimate is a ranged blade. It's called Chakram. So I'll show you what I mean. Chakram, you click on it, or in my case right click, and it throws out his blade. Now while this is out, Timbersaw cannot attack people. And you push R to bring it back in. He cannot attack people while that blade is out, because his main attack, look, it's this saw. Throwing that blade out is throwing out that saw that he's got there. Now, one of the things I really like to do with Timbersaw, the first item that I like to build for him is these arcane boots. So essentially Timbersaw uses a lot of mana. And when I say a lot of mana, I mean a lot of mana. So what I like to do with Timbersaw is I build my arcane boots first. The arcane boots, let's have a look at the item description for the arcane boots. The arcane boots, you're active, so to click on it or select the hotkey, it replenishes 135 mana in an area around the hero itself. So essentially what that means is that after you use your abilities and use your mana, you push the arcane boots and you get 135 of that mana back. Another item I like to use for him, it depends who I'm laning against. A lot of the time I'll also get a magic wand. The magic wand itself, it's an upgraded version of the magic stick. So the magic stick, it can hold 10 charges based on when enemies use their abilities. So an ability, for example, is your Whirling Death, your Timber Chain, in my case as well, my Chakram as well. They're perfect examples of abilities. Now when they're used, the magic wand will get a charge for that. Now magic stick as well, sorry, will get a charge for it. When you do use the magic stick itself, and my Timbersaw's dancing, when you do use a magic stick, it will return health and mana based on the number of charges stored. So for a maximum of 10 charges, when you use it, you could have 150 health and mana restored. Which is why this is fantastic against people who really like to spam out their abilities. The upgraded version of this is called the Magic Wand. So the Magic Wand will give you 3 plus 3 to all attributes, and instead of having 10 maximum charges, you can have 17. So that's a lot of charges, you may say. That means you can restore 255 mana, I believe it is. Yes, 250. Basic maths doesn't work for me sometimes. 255 mana when it's fully in use. So I'm going to go out and I'm going to show you the combo again. So essentially what the combo is you use Whirling Blade, then Timber Chain to go to him, and then that. Now when Chakram passes through people, and I want to make this like very so it's a perfect example to show you my arcane boots right now as well. Right now I'm at 280 mana. When I pop them, I become 380 mana. So they say it's 135, but it ended up only giving me 100 there. So when Chakram passes, okay, I should have said this before, and I am sorry about this. So Chakram, the reason why Chakram is such a fantastic ultimate for Timbersaw, whenever the blade passes through a hero, it deals 140 damage per pass. So that's including shooting it out once, and then bringing it back again. The more times that the hero stays in the Chakram, the more damage they take as well. So if Lion, for example, stayed in there for the full duration, for like 5 seconds, he would take 5 times 775 plus the 140 for the time it goes into him, and the 140 for the time it comes out as well. A lot of damage. In fact, let's do that now, just to mess with him. See? That was 1 second. It took him about 1 to 2 seconds. It took him from 758 to 449. Timbersaw is really good at maneuvering around the map too. So, oh no, he's getting away. This is what happens when people try to get away normally.
Yes.
Look lively now. Your middle tower is under attack. What are you, amateurs?
Yeah. Okay.
I wish I had mana. I could have chased him down. Yeah, it's not very fun trying to chase people when you don't have mana, that's for sure.
Yeah. What if they get me?
Timbersaw, once Timbersaw has his ultimate and a good mana regeneration, so Timbersaw's main flaw is that he needs mana.
Oh,
So he needs mana to be able to do anything.
running!
Pretty much anything at all, actually.
Killing spree.
Looking sharp. Note.
So
Are you
now you're probably wondering, so that's the main combo itself. So you have, what you would do is you throw your chakram outs to people, get them slowed in there, timber chain onto a tree that's nearby, and as you pass through them, click on Whirling Death. So if you do this right, in the span of about 1 to 2 seconds, you can do 140. Let's use mine as a perfect example. Let's do max level.
Your bottom tower is under attack.
Okay.
courage?
So a perfect example. It can do 180 damage plus 220, so that's 400 damage, plus 250 damage, so that's 650 damage, almost as a direct hit straight away. But then you've also got the damage that they take from inside chakram, so it's 100 damage per second that they're inside. So let's say you keep the chakra going for about 1 to 2 seconds. It's an extra 1 to 200 damage, so 750 to 850. And then you retract it as well, another 1800 damage. So it's very possible, if you stayed in there for 2 seconds, you could do 1000 damage over 2 seconds.
Your bottom tower is under attack.
So he is a very, very good at... Here we go, I'll show you what I mean.
I'll get you.
Also, if you try and aim it behind them, generally you can cut people's retreat off.
To win. What if they get me?
So, what's the item I like building on Timbersaw? That's a great question. My favourite item is Bloodstone, which is this. So what the Bloodstone does is it gives you charges for every time a hero dies that's nearby you. So each charge will get you 1 mana regeneration per second, reduce the gold loss from death by 25, and reduces the respawn time by 4 seconds. So let's say for example that you die. Sorry. Let's say for example that you end up getting 15 kills. That's 15 mana per second with your Bloodstone, which works fantastic with your chakram. Because once you get up to 30 mana per second with your chakram, you can just leave it out there permanently if you really wanted to.
Your middle tower.
You also get your gold loss from death would be reduced by 375,
Your middle tower is under attack.
and your respawn rate would be dropped by 60 seconds, which is fantastic. So
Your middle tower
imagine
is
being
under
able
attack.
to, you see, okay, when you die, so I'll go and purposely die now, not that it's hard for me sometimes. I'll try killing him.
Look lively now. Your middle tower is under attack. What are you, amateurs?
Away.
See, now what I can do is,
Not enough mana.
I can run out of mana. Alright,
Yeah, if you say so.
so I'm going to head down to the Roshan pit.
Yeah. That one looks angry.
Perfect.
Haste.
Just to show you guys the effect of Bloodstone.
I don't know. Gold.
Hi Rush. Alright, so Roshan is a... So who is Roshan? Roshan is sort of like a mini boss. If you ever played, say, League of Legends, for example, or anything, there's always that one. With anything, there's always that one neutral monster where you need the entire team to help you kill it. That's Roshan in this case. Some people can do it to begin with later on.
He's under attack.
I'm eventually going to die. Awesome, here we go. Okay, so you see now I'm dead. I have 88 seconds to respawn essentially.
Trees? Why did it have to be okay? Okay.
Alright.
Yes.
So usually what I'll do to help speed along my
Yeah.
bloodstone build, 99% of the time I'll dismantle my boots to get the parts.
What was that sound?
And this is not going to be any different.
Okay. Okay.
There it is.
Bloodstone.
Okay. So let's get a couple of charges up now, shall we? So bloodstone, 8 charges. It also gives you 500 health and 400 mana, which is really cool.
I'm warning you.
If you miss a tree, it can be detrimental to your health.
You were about this? Oh, yeah, boy. No forest is
Okay.
safer.
Fantastic. So yes, now if I die, so you saw it was 88 seconds before. One of the effects of bloodstone is that when if a lot of people are beating up on you and you don't think you're going to survive, as long as you're not stunned, you can click on it, double click, click on it, click on yourself, and you'll die. Coincidentally, notice how my health has dropped now from, my respawn time had dropped from 88 down to 57. That's because of the bloodstone charges. I had 9 bloodstone charges, so it dropped up by about 30 seconds. So guys, that is Timbersaw. He's a high damage dealing hero, very good at early harass and early ganks. In fact, as soon as you get 6, that chakram can be used as sort of a... That chakram can be used to set up kills for your carry, can be used to help really kill things out for you as well. Welcome to my 3rd viewer as well, which is cool. But what I'm going to do now is I'm going to stop recording for the Timbersaw side. That's Timbersaw. Glad you enjoyed it. I'm going to be playing a couple of games now, probably with a couple of friends. I'm guessing they want to join me, or maybe they're just annoying, one or the other. But yeah, so thank you for watching, guys. We're going to have a couple of games with our friends. If you do feel like watching us play, I'll try and play Timbersaw itself, or maybe I'll play Earthshaker again. Always happy to help out. If you have any questions, feel free to pop them in the chat. Shout out to my viewers. G'day Joey, g'day Tegan, g'day Maddie, and yeah. And Tegan says she wants to play. No worries, guys. But yeah, I'll be posting more of these up. These are also going to go on YouTube. Feel free to like and subscribe when they're on YouTube, or follow me through Twitch. Thank you very much, guys, and good evening. Well, good afternoon.